Trolling and Baddies as Zed and Addison from Zombies.
There's a lot of unknown creatures roaming the innocent streets of Baddies. Let's find them. Okay, first things first. If you'd like to have a cute fit like I did in the beginning, I made an outfit game. It's called Mara's Garden after my name, Amara. Even if you don't have Robux, joining and liking the game alone is much appreciated. Link will be in my link tree in my bio, or if you don't click links, just search up Mrs. Rage, no space, on Linktree and also my Discord server. Link has been resetted, so for those of you who wasn't able to join, try joining now. We will be hosting another raid this coming Saturday, so don't miss out. Okay, before we get into the fight with the real monsters, let's just start off small with this creature from the Blue Lagoon. So before this, I was just trolling with my new glitter bomb teehee, and this thing and Claudine from Monsters High had tried dragging me and ended up dragging each other. Here, I guess they wanted to 1v1, and I didn't mind, guessing from the way it looks, and just the man diaper itself, I'm guessing this thing is radioactive. But hey, if it's really a sea monster, I don't discriminate. I was winning, and Claudine thought it would be funny to throw a pumpkin at me. Keep in mind, she stomped me out before this all because her face kept going in front of my bomb. Not my fault, it looks disposable. Anywho, even though she stomped me out, I left her alone, but obviously she needed that and knew to log. I was trying to get my blue bar on Naz, and here comes this blabbermouth. All she could do was talk and talk. Mind you, she started it, so I don't know what her issue was. She was also a snowball launcher abuser. That's literally the only reason she got me the first time, because I was caught off guard, and when I tried dragged her, she JS snowball abuse on me, and that's what made me even use my freeze gun on her. Even though it's not the same as an RPG or taser combo when I can't get up. I can't hit, so at that point, I might as well be down. So let me show you exactly how this all started. So I was again trolling, and Nas had grabbed some girl to fight. I went over to watch, because watching him fight is interesting, and the girl I was trolling ended up freezing me and tasing me down. And when she did that, it also tased them down as well, which this was what sold him, we all know that. So when the girl got up, she thought she did her big one by using taser on him. Mind you, he didn't want to use a freeze gun because why would he? He thought she was a normal player. As you can see here, I was trying to pick Nas up, and she knows that. I could have very easily jumped into their fight. Anyways, I just ended up taking him to the hospital, and like a normal player, he's not gonna let that slide and went to go have a rerun since he was sold. Tell me why not even 2 seconds after he went to get his lick back, he was jumped by so many people? Y'all see how many people pulled up? And to think I should have jumped her first. But y'all know how that goes. If I did it first, she won't let me hear the end of it and say I deserve to get jumped by all these people. But then this would be her with every other player. This was honestly beyond me, and to think there was more is insane. Like, all 4 of y'all are jumping one person with taser, then proceed to drag each other to get another one person. And this girl, I'm honestly disappointed as hell. I thought it was cool how she let me just pick Naz up, because usually people would just stomp right away. But never mind. She sucked too. Matter of fact, they all sucked. And just a warning now, I was getting torn throughout this entire fight, and y'all, yes, I'm blaming my lag. Not only was I seeing frames later on into the video, but I would literally lag so much that I'd fall off my board and it'd mess me up so freaking bad. And if you know, everyone now basically has a 1 drag combo. So if I can't get a chance to drag and the op drags me, I'm done for. I gotta say, it's a 1v1 because what else am I gonna call it? Even though we all have 1 drag combos. Bro, the jumping was just over the freaking top. It was like a 5v2 right now. Fighting 5 wannabe tryhards or taser abusers is like fighting 10-foot soldiers. It's literally impossible being outnumbered by this many people on boards. Every time I try to fight one, another one swoops in. Like, please, for the love of God. And let me talk about this girl. I don't remember what happened in this fight exactly, but I remember this girl kept getting torn up by me. Even when I didn't use freeze gun, it was just pure embarrassment. Y'all will see. Like, no wonder you need so many for one damn person, hello? Like, what are they trying to save her for? The amount of people just kept adding up, bro. It was so annoying. I was dead about to leave too because of how badly we kept getting jumped. Like, I was genuinely getting pissed I couldn't get a single 1v1. And here's where my lag sells me again, because how the hell? I'm just tired. I don't know why the hell players would need a taser in a damn 5v2, but pop off, I guess. I guess they need it when they're going against the best duo. freaking wimps say. Same girl pulling up after she lost the first time. But hey, that's dedication right there. Let me not say anything. I know she had a taser. Which they all did. So thank the heavens I was able to drag her. I think she was so focused on using like 4+ weapons on me, including hammer, that it delayed her taser response or something. Well, regardless, she needed to stop pulling up alone like the rest of them. So after I had stomped out that previous girl, I went for this Jazz girl, and she ran away from me literally around the map, even though we were the same health. Obviously, by the time I caught up to her, I was full health, and Nas was able to do some damage on her before I got to her. And like the wolves there, here comes one of their pack members who also ran away from me many times, in fact. I literally don't know what was happening either, because there'll be like some people helping us a bit only for like a quick second but end up leaving. And I'm guessing it's all because they had so many people in that damn server, bro. Like, hello? We did have one more person who did stay longer who helped us, but at this point it was like a 6v3. It was some person dressed as a monkey. Like, hello, not them trying to run away yet again. I was too busy trying to collect my very, very well-deserved stomp, but me and Nas were low-key eating this 2v2 up. Well, mostly Nas, because that thing would not stop targeting while I'm trying to get my stomp, just for a third to involve themselves by pulling up with a taser. LOL, that's how we know we won that if they needed extra help. Moving on. Someone had dragged this girl from spawn, and I saw an opportunity and took it. Even though I didn't need the opportunity, what I needed was for one to be alone. Or so I thought. Again, I'm tired of being jumped. I'm tired of randoms jumping into my damn fights, because ain't this the same girl who was fighting her off spawn? Or am I mistaken? Like what? This same girl helped 3 of them jump me later on too. I literally was thinking, she better not be hitting me, right? Wrong. I was about to jump this girl again and just ignore how I'm struggling to drag her because Nas had that for sure. Suddenly, when we're the ones about to do the jumping, she wanna be acting like a damn fly. And at the end of the day, we still didn't jump her. What losers, that's all I can say. Now this is the famous Underground Railroad beatdown. But in the case, I was the one getting beat down. Bro, I swear to you, not only was I lagging horribly, I also couldn't see Jack. Even the half the time I could have won if no one had jumped in. I have a more better reaction time when I'm not being slowed down by my lag. Like, literally, it's not even an Underground Railroad beatdown at this point. It's an Underground Railroad jump section. I went down to try to help Nas, and y'all, I was not doing anything. My lag was helping them at this point. Like, what the hell? Now let me just cut this part out, because all I did was get jumped like no other. They acting like I got cookies in my pocket, goddamn. Now I'm showing you how pathetic they are. So here I believe I was giving Nas brass knuckles after giving him glitter bomb, because he's way better with it than me. But while I was in trade, they all decided to ambush me and jump me inside a room. I couldn't see anything, so I wasn't able to fight back half the time, and when I was someone still managed to lose? Come on now, guys. Get in some competition. This is just pathetic and worrisome. Mind you, I barely got to 1v1 this Jazz girl, and if I could remember, she never got me. Not once. And that's because she jumped me every damn time. The times whereas I did catch her somewhat alone, which was here, matter of fact. She had a taser and still managed to lose. Like, girl, you are horrid and you know it. Like, she low-key pissed me off in the beginning, the hell. And yes, I'm gonna use my freeze gun on her. Bum self missed with her taser. Now, who the hell uses Sakura Blade when it barely poisons? She needed every bit of help. Anywho, we all know, baddies hate me, but they sent in an angel, multiple angels in fact, 2 people. The bacon named Kat and this other girl named Carrie asked me if I needed help. Mind you, it was a 7v2 or 7v3 because the monkey was nowhere to be seen, and Jazz had the absolute audacity to say we don't need help. Are we okay in the head? The genuine question. And I find it funny how she goes, we don't need no more help. What do you mean no more? It's literally 3 or 2 against 7. This is literally a jumper's mentality because they want to be able to jump and outnumber us in any way possible. Talking about some, we don't need no more help. Saying that because you yourself cannot fight alone whatsoever and need your friends to be able to help you in need. Goodbye. Like, seriously, I couldn't catch her or that dark duck alone. Mind you, this was another person who was helping them. Let's just see how they fight because the hell? No, because this actually gotta be some kind of upgraded sweat? No way you're trying this hard. Bench trash came multiple snowballs. All of the above. Don't even touch me at this point. What? Don't even mind my lag, but I had to go get my stomp back. Because the hell? At least for me, I ain't trying hard. Backing up and spamming Snowball to get a win might be because I got easier weapons. But even when I didn't have freeze gun, I wasn't like this, lol. Never that. And y'all, let me just show you how bad my lag was, because when I would fight them, my screen would literally be moving in frames. Like, I couldn't see, my head was hurting from how laggy it was, bro. And I was charging my phone in this moment, so the whole thing was just so bad for me, and I could barely help the people helping us. Like, just peep me struggling to drag, bro. Even though I was lagging horribly, I was able to drag this dust particle, the one who jumps into our fights the most, to be exact. Just know every time I get first drag, you automatically lost. There's no say in it. Because if your friends or pack doesn't jump in, I would win, but I would get targeted 24-7 gang. Immediately jumped the thing that threw that pumpkin at me, lol, but it wants to talk about some, this is crazy. This is crazy, alright? Nas said they were jumping him in a room, not surprised. And thankfully, it was the duck and I was able to get it. That duck literally refused to fight me. It would only fight me when I'm in a fight or when I'm down, like lock in. Peep how that girl, who literally cannot win ones against me, pops up while I'm fighting someone else. That's quite literally the only way she could get me, and still manages to fail. Try again. And am I allowed to call this a 2v1? Funny how I finally caught this guy alone. I swear he was like a rat peeping through when I'm distracted just to drag me, bro. Especially with that tiny avatar. Me and this girl spawned in at the same time and I noticed she tried to get at me. So now we were just throwing hands. I had no blue bar. But from the previous times this girl got beat up, I wasn't worried whatsoever. I don't know who that noob was who hit her a few times, but best believe she was cooked regardless, and we know by now, even though I'm literally ages away from civilization, they still managed to find me. How lovely. Obviously, it was the rat that came at me. I ended up losing since I was snuck. And they had taser, like always. Nas was able to hit this girl with glitter bomb, and guess who was already on that? The one and only, because y'all got me messed up. Just for her to log in 2 seconds, lol, and here we went on to another one. Mind you, here, I'm struggling to drag her, and her blade is literally killing me off with a few hits just to spoil it. Yes, I did win, but she said she tore me up, guys. Am I not the one stomping her out? Hello. Mind you, she also said I was running. 1, it's a tight space, I can barely see. 2, you're also running. And 3, I don't have a close range drag. Of course, I gotta back up to drag you. What? Finally able to get some jumping on them after a while. I was trying to get my blue bar, and that thing we had just jumped decided to come in and sneak me, and yes, this is a sneak, because, again, I cannot see, especially with that small avatar they put on to give them a bigger advantage, like, my goodness. Yes, I use my freeze gun, especially because we all saw how this guy fights, right? Okay, moving on. So I accidentally sold this guy who was also helping us. I tried my best to avenge them, but low-key, I was struggling. But hey, don't lose faith in me. I got this, chat. So we all know I would have had a 1 HP come back and won this, right? Even though I got jumped again. I was finally able to catch this duck alone again, and this time didn't need to use my freeze gun. I'm just showing this real quick, but this girl able to snatch me after I had just spawned in, and it's funny how she literally got paranoid midway. This has to be embarrassing. The paranoia is killing me, and the way she was ready to. Bye! Anyways, this girl was also jumping into my fights, and guess who took the opportunity to finally get me? But wait, what's this? They're struggling? Wow, they really do suck. Anyways, At this point, they had the audacity to call up more people LOL. That girl logged while she can LOL. This is just embarrassing. She just kept trying and trying to get me, had the audacity to rejoin too. But guess what? I'm gonna do the same thing back the hell. Took the chance I could to get this rat without him jumping into my fights with a taser every damn time. Y'all just see my lag, bro. Like, genuinely, this cannot be real. This girl's dedication is insane. I just got done fighting, got out my finisher, I'm still typing, she comes at me while I'm low health. How the hell do you fumble? I'm pretty sure after this, she ended up logging for good. Like, girl, if you're gonna jump someone, at least be able to fight for herself alone, because now this is just pure embarrassment. And the fact that she had a taser too, and the fact that I'm lagging on top of that. Girl, lock in. And I find it really funny because in the beginning of the fight, someone was trying to save me after they had jumped, and this girl dead goes, "Move or you're gonna get beat up too." Do you mean jumped? Because you cannot fight for the life of you wholly. Even though she was speaking to a noob, I bet you she'd struggle against them to like. So one of them tried holding me inside the jail and Nas was able to let me out. And I came back to see just a bunch of flies everywhere. And I remember this stank thing was one of the ones who tried to tase me after I won against that girl. So I had to give belt because who are you? They just kept calling more and more because this girl also tried jumping into the fight of one of the people who decided to help us out. Jumping first with a ton of people, then outnumbering us by a bunch, but still having the audacity to call people is insane. But hey, pop off, I guess. Me and this one had yet your Nas don't drag each other mid-fight, bro. So I'm tired of talking. Y'all just watch the rest for yourself. I think it's so funny when someone can't catch me alone and always think too when I'm trying to fight someone else or I'm on the floor. It's hilarious. After this, they all ended up leaving. One claimed last or whatnot with her stank self, and one tryhard stayed to fight all of us, which didn't go so well. Oh well. Hopefully this teaches them a lesson to not jump, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to play my game Mara's Garden. Bye bye yeet.